Hello YouTube, it's itskaygee and welcome again to the park. Today we are doing an unemployment update. Filming in the park is like one of my faves because I just love exiting my house for a second, especially since I've been unemployed, haven't really had anywhere to go, no job, no nothing. So getting a chance to be outside, so nice. I feel like at one point it was a requirement on YouTube that in order to have community posts, you had to have 500 subscribers. I feel like that's something I brought up before of like, please subscribe so I can get to 500 so I can get community posts. I guess either I hallucinated that or they removed that requirement because I recently discovered I can put out community posts. I put out one asking you guys what you wanted to see from me, and the result was mostly an unemployment update. So I had to put it off for a little bit of time because some things were in the works, but we're here now. And I hope you're ready for the tea. Those of you who don't know, I got laid off from my job in January. There is a video out about that if you want, all of the details and more information on exactly what happened. You can go ahead and jump over and watch it. What has happened since January? Today is March 25th that I'm filming this video. It's gonna go up a little bit later, but yeah. It's basically end of March, early April. So what's been going on for the past few months since my departure from that position? For starters, I really wish I got laid off in summer. I think it would have been more fun. A lot of my time being laid off was spent sitting in the house, watching it rain, feeling like I really wish it was summer. Clouds, rain, wind, frost. Like, you go out at night, you can see your breath. You need a heavy coat. Like, it's been ridiculous. So if I would have gotten laid off in summer, I feel like I would have just had a little bit more fun, a little bit of a hot girl moment. It kind of would have reminded me of when I first moved here and I didn't have a job. And I was just going to the beach. I was going to this here very park as well as a few other parks. I was always trying out different parks. I was just going to different cities to see what they had. And I wasn't really able to be out and about doing nonsense this time, simply because of the weather. So I had to be in and about doing nonsense. I didn't just give up. I've gotten really into sewing. I only have about one sewing video, but I've tried sewing other things. My problem is just that I can never make anything that fits. My current project though, I'm making it stretchy. I'm giving it clasps in the front, stretch in the back and on the sides. It had better fit. I'm writing a novel. It is sort of kind of a romance, sort of kind of a, I don't want to say psychological thriller, but like drama with some psychological aspects to it. A lot is going on. I still need to figure out a cohesive pitch for the novel, but I'm writing it and I am about 3/4 of the way done with the first draft. So I feel like I've actually committed well to this project. I've gotten a good deal done. Your girl has been reading. Currently reading Invisible Monsters by Chuck Palahniuk. He is the author of Fight Club. Love his writing style, love this book. The middle is kind of a bummer and I'm at the middle, so it's been taking me a little bit longer to read because I usually read before bed and I don't want to go to bed sad, but it is a good book. I'm having a very good time. Just gotten to take this time of not really having anything else to do to really cultivate my hobbies and just focus on having fun and relaxing. I don't want to say I was burnt out in my old job because I don't think I was. I was definitely doing a lot. There was definitely a feeling of I can't wait until I'm able to progress and get to the next best thing for myself. I went out with my friends, I started dating someone, but I'm not it's not like I was super social, it's not like I was super active. I have been going to the gym a lot more, but none of this was my focus. None of this was what I wanted. I really just wanted to relax. And in the past couple of months, I've definitely done that. And I feel not that I've reset, because I still have a lot of my same views of I want to retire early. I want to do work that is meaningful and not just to make money to make money. I want to make a lot of money though. I still kind of have my disillusionments with work, but that's a whole nother video. I can't even get into that right now. Let me know if you want a TMI on just my thoughts of work culture and all of the ruminations that I've had. So I would say that was my unemployment journey, Christ, for January and February. But March has been a little bit different. I'm gonna start really applying to jobs for real this time, but I'm only going to apply to jobs at reputable companies. And by that I meant companies that were name brand, household names, everybody everywhere all at once has heard of them. I would apply to a job at Canon, at HP, at DoorDash Corporate, at Penguin Random House, they're a publishing company, at Scholastic, a job at Google, I applied to a job. I applied to a job at SpaceX, and it was a graphic design job. But one of the questions was asking me what level of government security clearance I had. I was like, Elon, baby, I don't think you understand what graphic designers do. I don't have any. Like, sir. And needless to say, Elon did not call me back. I did not get an interview with him. But yeah, I was applying to companies like that because I figure if I'm going to put an end to my peaceful respite of unemployment, if I'm going to intentionally stop this lifestyle where I can do whatever I want and just have like a kind of adult summer vacation in winter, like just kind of like a break, winter break. If I'm gonna forcibly put an end to my winter break, I'm gonna have it be for something that's worth it. And I think a big company that could really help my resume to the point where in the future, when I need to apply for jobs, I'm not in this same position of like applying to hundreds of places and none of them being interested in me. I also felt like this was a safe bet because I didn't really expect any of these companies to take me seriously or hire me. Like, I felt like if I can't get hired by random mom and pop shops, why would JLo Beauty want to hire me? You know what I'm saying? But it was a way to kind of ease myself back into applying to jobs and caring about something other than like my hobbies and just enjoying myself and relaxing. So it's a way to ease myself into it. And I figure after a month of, exclusively name brand companies, then I will open up and apply to everything. This man has the teeny tiniest little dog. We'll take a break so I can show you this dog. Like, is it a puppy or is it just tiny? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a fucking baby. But lo and behold, much to my surprise, one of these companies actually did take me seriously. And yeah, long story short, I have a job offer from a Fortune 500 company. I don't know if I want to reveal what company it is, but yeah, a company you've heard of. I'm gonna be working there come April 17th. What do you know? Now, I would like to talk about my mixed feelings about accepting this job because they are very mixed. And yeah, so mixed feeling number one is that I am thoroughly enjoying being unemployed. Thoroughly. The only thing about this that has annoyed me is that it seems like lots of other people have nowhere to be and nothing to do. Like, I go to the gym at 10 p.m. and it's full on like a Wednesday. Do y'all not have work tomorrow? But other than that, it's been quite peaceful. And so I feel like leaving my unemployment status 2 months early, because unemployment lasts 6 months, I feel like leaving in April 2 months early is a bit of a waste. But I also feel like I have to, because as I've said many times before, I apply to hundreds of jobs and get ignored from all of them. Because that then takes us into mixed feeling number two, and that is that it's not a full-time job. This is a contract position. Unemployment pays me enough that I survive. So it's like, am I taking a risk by leaving a safe bet that would last at least another few months and taking this job that isn't a safe bet, but that could help me, So the theory is that working at this company and having this company on my resume will help me enough that I can launch a freelance career. I've always wanted to try freelancing, but I was always scared because you don't get benefits, you don't get insurance, you don't get paid as much, you have to find your own clients, and if I'm so bad at finding one single full-time job, I imagine I would be even worse at finding multiple repeat clients to freelance with me. But I'm in a position where I don't really have a choice because unemployment is going to end. Literally no other company I've applied to in the past year has been interested in me, and I need money. So we're just going to have to do what we do. Be doing that job, which I'll talk about at the end, freelance illustration. So I'm hoping to see my art on some packaging designs in a couple of magazines, and I'm hoping to do a group gallery show this year. We shall see, but that would be lovely. A little bit of freelance blog writing. I did blog writing at my last job. It was pretty fun, so I think doing blog writing for home decor, home improvement, and real estate would be a good niche for me. I would like to reopen my Etsy at some point, I think, but I just have to assess if I really have the time for that. Mixed feelings, hyper round. I really enjoy being unemployed. I want to stay unemployed. This job is not exactly like what I've done before. I'm going to describe it at the end, but I'm just a little concerned that maybe I won't like it. I don't know how long I'm going to stay at this job. I don't know if I still want to take my 3-month trip. If I do want to take my 3-month trip, because I'm a contract position and not a full-time employee, can I just say like, hey, I can't contract with you for 3 months, but I'll be back after that? Or do I have to still like quit to take my trip? If I'm able to leave for 3 months, am I ever going to like stay put at that job? Or am I always going to be like, guys, 3 months. Give me a couple months. I'll be back. Like, am I going to get addicted to traveling instead of doing my job? Am I going to be able to pay for insurance? The girl is expensive. When I got laid off, I had to contact Cobra about my insurance, and they were like, yeah, it's going to be about $500 a month. I don't have that. That's not there. Taxes. I know I need to save money for my taxes. I'm going to be saving a lot more than I think I need to. They often tell you to save 30%. I'm going to be saving 40 to 50%. Probably more, honestly, because I just don't want to be hit with a tax bill that I can't pay. But what if I am hit with a tax bill that I can't pay? What do you do then? Can I go in debt to the government? Like, government, listen, babe, I know you want your tax bill, I don't know about all that. Am I going to be able to track my expenses properly and like get proper tax discounts and rebates? I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. It sounds hard, and I don't know about all that. Am I going to be able to get any freelance clients? And if I'm not able to get any freelance clients, how am I going to pay my bills when this company that I'm doing the majority of my contracting for doesn't have any hours for me? Like, how am I going to not starve to death? Am I going to have to drain my savings account? I really don't want to do that. But the girls are not giving me a lot of options. This job is only 3 days a week, which I love. But it's further away than my last job was, which I don't love. The office, gorgeous. Gorgeous girls. The actual space where I will work, cubicle, not gorgeous girls. The CEO works on the same floor as me, and I saw his office, and he has not one but 2 golf bags in there. And I just don't know how to feel about that. Am I going to be able to communicate with that man? I have a job. I am planning this new freelance business venture. I've been reading books, articles, watching videos, listening to podcasts, doing what I can before April to try and prepare for this mentally. I'm going to be in a good place to start. Getting my portfolios together, doing what has to be done, but I'm nervous about it. I'm excited to have something to vlog again. I haven't vlogged in a long time, partially because you guys don't really like vlogs. Y'all don't really like anything I upload. The only videos that really go off on my channel are when something like once in a lifetime happens, like when I move across the country or when I get laid off or when I like graduate college. Like, I can't do that every day, so I'm gonna just vlog. So there's things to be excited about and things to be nervous about. But this video has gone on long enough, so I will just tell you guys what the new job is, how I'm feeling about unemployment ending, what's next for me for the rest of the year. Junior marketing project manager, which if you don't know is essentially companies tend to have a project management software like Asana or Airtable or something. They've just taken on a new one, so I'm going to be learning how to use the software, showing them better ways to use the software, and using the software to organize their projects. So getting their calendars together, making sure things are getting done on time. I'm doing a lot of file organization. So that's that. Slash is a slash job. Junior creative producer. So this company does video shoots of their products themselves, so I'm going to be helping with those video shoots. Their creative producer, not the junior, the like regular one, is a documentarian. So I've been looking at some of her work and how that has translated into the advertisements. I'm pretty excited about working with her. I think she does cool stuff. I don't know like how much I will be working with her, because like a lot of her shoots require celebrities, which requires travel. I don't know that they're going to want to send the contract junior employee on a trip in our favorite rocket ship off to like do a shoot with a celebrity. I don't know, but if it does happen, it could be really cool. I'm interested in the video side of things and seeing where that takes me. My degree is in animation. I did always want to work in film, so doing something not like film for entertainment but film for advertising could be interesting. I work 3 days a week, if that, and it is like an hour away from my house, which I do not like. But like all the jobs are in that area, and that area is very expensive. So regardless, I would have to drive to get to work. There's only one city near me that has jobs, and I've tried applying to jobs in that city, and I obviously, as we've discussed, don't get them because I don't get anything. So, it's far away, but at least it's not in LA. I'm hoping that as I exit this super peaceful stage of unemployment, I not only can do this contract role and my freelance writing and my freelance illustration, but that I can also still find time for my hobbies and myself, still find time for socializing, So find time to like do the things that I've been doing and feel relaxed as much as you can when you have 3 jobs. I really want to start a Patreon, but I don't have enough followers, number 1, and I don't know what I would put on there, number 2. But the idea of like, you know, doing a Patreon monthly with like my monthly sticker collection, that sounds so fun and so cute, but it's just not realistic. On the channel, you can probably expect a lot more working vlogs and a lot more art stuff, because I'm going to be doing a lot more art stuff because I'm trying to like get this going. Hobby stuff, I will be finishing that book, by golly. And just like fun. I still hang out with my friends. I still like to get out there. I haven't signed a contract yet. I've been given an offer letter. I sent them my W-9. So we're like in the process, but I haven't actually signed a contract yet. So there is a chance that come April 17th, I will be coming back here to tell you guys, like, actually that job fell through. We'll see. We'll see which way the wind blows. But for now, I have a position coming up. If I get let go from this position, can I apply for unemployment? Or is it like, no, like, that wasn't a real job, that was contract? Like, am I screwed if this doesn't work out? That's my unemployment update. I am soon to be no longer unemployed. I have a few more weeks to myself, and then we're getting into the crack and swing of this contract role at this big company as their project manager, a junior creative producer. And I will also be starting freelance illustration and freelance writing to kind of supplement that income. I don't necessarily need to supplement it if I get my 30 hours every week, then I'll be fine. But if I don't, we'll need that help, and so that's what that's for. I'm really hoping my art can go lots of places because I'm just very excited to get back into painting because I haven't really painted consistently for years. I just feel like we're coming full circle. There's so much more. I feel like I need to do a TMI about my concerns of working freelance because there's a lot of them, and I don't want to make this video even longer than it already is, but I'm concerned, but I just don't really have a choice, so this is my next step. So I hope you can be excited for me as I'm trying to convince myself to be excited for myself. Please hit subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love to see you like come back for another video. Leave a like if you haven't yet. It really helps my engagement. It helps YouTube know that it should share my videos with more people. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start to monetize this, especially now that freelancing is going to be my income source, so that would be really helpful. And leave a comment just letting me know how things are going for you, or if you have any fun tips for me. I will see you guys next time, in which we will be doing something fun, I don't know. But I'll see you guys next time, and until then, toodaloo.